Have you ever felt like your mind is racing, constantly overwhelmed by endless thoughts? Kaito, a young man from a peaceful village nestled among rolling hills, was trapped in this very cycle. His thoughts were always tangled, his mind restless. Whether it was worries about the past or fears about the future, he never found peace. But little did Kaito know, his journey to inner tranquility was about to begin. Are you struggling with a restless mind? Stay tuned, because this story might just change your life. One day, Kaito heard whispers about a renowned Zen master who lived on top of a distant mountain. This master was said to possess the secret to inner peace and tranquility. Intrigued and desperate, Kaito decided to leave his home and embark on a journey in search of this wisdom. After days of arduous travel, Kaito finally reached the summit. There, in the quiet solitude, he found the Zen master, an old man sitting with his eyes closed, deep in meditation. Kaito approached, bowed respectfully, and spoke with a voice full of yearning. "Master," he said, "I have come to seek your guidance. My mind is a constant storm. Can you teach me how to empty my mind?" The Zen master slowly opened his eyes, and with a serene smile, he replied, "Empty your mind, you say? Very well, I will teach you." The Zen master led Kaito to a small courtyard surrounded by a lush garden. In the center stood a large stone basin filled to the brim with water. The master picked up a ladle, dipped it into the basin, and poured the water into a smaller bowl. "Your task is simple," the master said. "Empty this basin by transferring all its water into this small bowl, without spilling a single drop." Kaito looked at the basin and the tiny bowl in disbelief. How could he possibly complete such a task? But, determined, he began scooping the water. For hours, he labored tirelessly, but no matter how hard he tried, the basin remained full. Frustration began to build inside Kaito. His mind raced with thoughts, and his focus wavered. The more he struggled, the more restless he became. The Zen master observed Kaito quietly, his eyes full of compassion. Walking over, the Zen master gently placed his hand on Kaito's shoulder. "My dear student," he said softly, "you're trying so hard to empty the basin, but you've forgotten the most crucial step. To empty the basin, you must first empty your mind." Kaito looked at the master in confusion. "Master, how do I empty my mind?" The Zen master smiled warmly. "Let go of your worries. Release your fears and attachments. Focus only on the task at hand. Be fully present in this moment, and the rest will follow." Kaito took a deep breath and let go of his frustration. He stopped trying so hard to control the outcome. Instead, he focused solely on each scoop of water, savoring the sound and sensation. Gradually, something miraculous happened. His mind began to clear, and his movements became effortless. As Kaito emptied his mind, the water began to flow easily from the basin into the small bowl. Each scoop felt like an extension of his calm, peaceful state. His actions flowed naturally, and with each passing moment, the task became easier. Finally, Kaito poured the last drop of water into the small bowl. He looked at the Zen master, amazed by what had just transpired. "You see, Kaito," the master said, "when you empty your mind, you allow the universe to flow through you. You become one with the task at hand, and everything falls into place." Kaito smiled in understanding. He realized that the peace he had been seeking was already within him. All he needed was to clear the clutter of his mind and be present in the moment. From that day forward, Kaito carried the Zen master's wisdom in his heart. And now, You too can carry this wisdom with you. Have you ever struggled with a restless mind? Take a deep breath, let go of your worries, and be present in the moment. Remember, true peace comes from within. If the story inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment below, sharing how you'll apply this wisdom in your own life. You are capable of finding inner peace. All it takes is to empty your mind